I'm Meredith.
And I'm Seth.
And this is our story.
Well, I have had an issue with my heart. I was diagnosed at 15. It was something that we were following for, 15 years, 20 years. I started talking to some surgeons, went to one at Duke who ran a test and said, 2 years is not your time frame. You've got to get this done in about 2 months.
Yeah, so within a 3-day span, he finds out on June 9th, 2016. That same day I go in for a biopsy, and then I had to wait a weekend. And so by the following Monday, which was the 13th, they gave me a call letting me know that it was in fact cancer. And so at that point, within a few days, we knew that he had to have heart surgery and I had cancer. And it all of a sudden was just kind of our lives were flipped upside down and trying to figure out where we were going to go from there. For me, the surgery was just the beginning. We thought that would be, we were hoping that would be all I'd have to do, but once my surgery was complete and my full pathology came back, they said actually, unfortunately the cancer has spread to your lymph nodes, so at this point we're going to have to do chemo, we're going to have to do radiation. And there were so many times where I could just tell, God has paved the path that I'm walking, and he's gone before me, and I feel so much at peace about, even the doctor that I'm using and the people who I've built, the medical team that has been built for me, and even how I discovered I had cancer in the first place, to me was a God-driven thing. It was a total fluke of a thing that I found it in the first place, and I totally believe that God was, watching over me even at that point.
I didn't handle it probably as well as she did. There's nothing I'm doing that I can make this run any smoother, get her healthy again. God was looking after us, even if I didn't feel like he was at the time. That's still something that I'm trying to process. I definitely take less things for granted than I did before. Because, when you're 36, however old we were, you don't think about things like this going on. You don't think that, you could lose your wife.
It's changed me in a way of, we received so much love and help and just people wanting to do anything they could for us and for our family. So for me, it's changed me in a way of trying to be more intentional with meeting other people's needs now.
Before any surgeries happened, Wes Quick had put together the group of guys who came and mowed my yard all summer. We had food for days.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So to be that to someone else, and I've been able to do that a couple of times already in just less than 2 years, has been, to me, just, allowed me to know that I didn't go through that in vain, and it has been with a purpose.